Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today's reading, I am not sure of the title or if it'll be a short or a regular reading. I just felt called to put the reading out there for love messages, a glimpse of love or love outcomes for the next 6 months-ish. So I'm gonna start the reading and just kind of see what the messages are that it ends up being. But this is meant to be a little bit of a glimpse into your love energies, your love life moving forward. And this is going to be relevant if you're in a relationship or if you are not. Okay, so whatever the case is. So we have the three groups here. This is a general reading. It might not resonate 100%, but the link for personal readings is in the description as always, and the timestamps are going to be also in the description and in the comments. So we have here the three options for our pick a card, and I'm just going to go by the shapes of them. So we have here group number 1. This is the heart. I think that's obsidian. So that's group number 1. Group number 2 is the star. This is tiger's eye. For group number 2. And then group number 3 is the clear quartz sphere. Okay. So again, we have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. And I promise, obviously, I will figure out the title for this. I'm just going to call it for now, A Glimpse of Love. So take as much time as you need. Go with whatever one is calling out to you the most. Take a breath. Use the thumbnail if you need to have that overhead shot. And whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the heart. Again, I think this is obsidian. I really honestly don't remember. I just got it because it was a black heart, and I'm like, there's just a call to me. It's like, we gotta get it for the reading. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, and the energies for them and their love life for the next 6 months-ish. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's always an estimation. Spirit, please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. All right. Spirit, for group 1 and the next 6 months, give or take, what are the energies moving forward for them in love specifically? Spirit, for group 1, please. For group 1's love energies, we're talking romantic love here for the next 6 months-ish. Oh my. Okay. Oh, okay, wow. This is kind of funny because I would have not expected this from a heart that was black, because I just figured that was like a sign of mourning or something. This is pretty crazy. So, so for you guys in group 1, the first message that you have here is that the wheels are turning in your favor. Things are shifting. Things are aligning within your love life. Now, I always have to sort of put this disclaimer out there. If you guys are doing the spiritual work and you're, focusing on your healing and you're relatively open to receiving positivity in your life, this is what I see is coming through for you. Now, if for some reason you're not quite there. If you feel like you're in a negative energy, this is going to create blockages to some of this abundance. I just wanted to let you know that, because it blocks up the heart chakra, it blocks up everything. So the wheels are turning in your favor, and everything is shifting to the point where it is aligning with your highest good. So after all of the lessons that you have endured, all of the battles that you have fought, I quite honestly feel that within the rest of the year, you are going to be richly rewarded. The Empress is here, which is showing your power. This is abundance. This is just being in such a high vibration. And I feel that this is showing all of the hard work that you've put into your healing and your spirituality in general. So, to cut the suspense, there is union here. I don't know if it's union or reunion, because obviously everyone's situation is different. But this is a very, very powerful soulmate energy here, or just a soul connection, whatever sort of label you want to put on it. But this is it. This couldn't be clearer to me. You have 3 cards out of 6. Oh my God, that is crazy. That is so, so powerful. Now, I'm going to venture the guess that there was a lot of pain for you guys. And again, that's what I meant with the black heart. I just felt that it was very sorrowful and mourning. But with this, whatever you were feeling, that sadness and that sorrow and that grieving, it's going to be healed. It's right here. This is an incredibly high vibration. These are 2 people that feel like home with each other. We have the 4 of Wands here. This is a sense of belonging, feeling like you know this person. This person is familiar to you. When you actually see this person, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I've known them my whole life, which is the hallmark of a soul connection, is your soul recognizes this person. So in the next 6 months, this is just such a strong energy that this cannot really be misinterpreted. Okay, so Spirit, can you provide for us any further clarity? Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. And the fact that it happened in the first shuffle is even more outrageous to me. Like, it's just such a powerful, intense union here. Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Seriously? That's insane. The Lovers... 2, you have like almost all of the, oh boy, you have almost all of the soulmate cards, and then you have the Fool. So for many of you, this is going to be a brand new connection. Some of you, yes, but I do feel that it's going to be a much smaller number of you, that this is going to be a reunion, that you already know this person, that it's like an ex situation. But for the most part, I feel that this is going to be brand new. There's going to be no just, baggage or whatever. This is going to be a fresh start, and it's going to make, like I mentioned before, all of this burden and battle worth it. So 4 soulmate cards, that's just ridiculous at this point. So it's like, okay, so obviously you're going to be curious, like, what's going on here. So before I draw more cards, I will tell you that this type of energy is purely divinely orchestrated. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to think about it. It's going to come towards you when the time is right, when the time is just right. And here you are in your Empress energy. You're just doing your thing. You're hanging out. And this is whenever, I don't know when exactly, but whenever it's meant to, it's just going to float right in your direction. I'm like, this is so cool. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this connection? For group 1, please. What do they need to know about this connection, Spirit? What else? Anything else? What do we need to know here? Okay. Bottom of the deck, I noticed the happiness there, the wish fulfillment. So we have here the 3 of Pentacles. We also have the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, okay? So the 3 and the 9, yes, it could be speaking about something that's work-related, but not necessarily saying that you're going to meet this person because of work. Sometimes it's like, Spirit's messages are funny sometimes. It could be saying something like after you get out of work. It's just really random for all of us. So 3 of Pentacles. This could be speaking of knowing them because of something with work or because of work or through other people, just in general. But over here with the Nine of Pentacles, like I mentioned, this is going to happen when you're totally in your power and your independence. So let's say that, okay, just as an example, let's say that in your current situation, you're maybe seeing someone, but you're not really feeling it, or maybe you just feel pretty lonely and you're single, something like that, right? So whatever the case is, that this energy, this pure energy, it can't come through in a situation like that. So that's what I'm saying, is that when you feel in your highest vibration, that's when all of this is coming towards you. So we have here the Seven of Swords. This could be talking about sort of stepping away from the negative energies, but let's just, to be safe, let me get some clarity. Spirit, can you please clarify, what is the Seven of Swords speaking about? What's the message behind the Seven of Swords? What do we need to know here? Okay, we also have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords. I think it's talking about some kind of an argument or some kind of fighting going on here. What is the bottom line message, Spirit, of these cards that we drew? What do they need to know about this whole situation regarding these cards? How is this relevant is my question. How is this relevant? Okay, so I just feel that it has to do with exiting from a situation. So again, for some of you, it could have to do with exiting a relationship that you were unhappy with, or for some of you, it might actually be talking about a job. Like if you're exiting a some kind of a work situation. The reason I say that is because you have the work card, you have this troublesome card over here, you have the Five of Swords, which is the battle energy, or rather conflict energy, petty conflict. And then once you step away, the Seven of Swords can be a card of like stepping away from something. So once you step away, you're going to actually have this freedom, clarity, you have space. Your energy, your spirit is what has space now to receive. That's the message there. And Nine of Cups, happiness and wish fulfillment. So that is what's coming towards you. So Spirit, is there anything else for group one that they need to know in order to, I don't know, remain present, to prepare, anything at all else that they need to know regarding this message for them? Spirit, what else for group one? Okay, so the only other message, and you have it actually twice here because this is here at the bottom, the only other message that they're advising here is that you have to continue to work on moving on from any of these difficult energies. That's really it. See, you have to take inventory now, here and now, of what is not serving you. So we're talking about love energies or anything within your outer 3D world that is not working for you at all. So that was another example, the work example. It could be friendships, anything, ways of thinking and being that didn't work for you, that aren't working for you, and they need you to move on from that. That's really what they're saying here. They're strongly encouraging you to start a new path. With the Judgment card, this is talking about ascending and reaching that higher self, that, you know, reaching one step up in the ladder of your spiritual development and personal mental, emotional development. So that's pretty much it. And once you do that, like, that would be a whole other reading topic actually, but once you do that, that's really the reason why everything is aligning. And I come back to the Wheel of Fortune again. Spirit, any other messages about the Wheel of Fortune? Ugh, yeah. So it's when you feel freed of those restrictions, negative thoughts, or anything that was keeping you captive and preventing this new beginning here. So I'm going to get a new deck and look at the Fool card a little bit more closely. Oh, look, this is at the bottom. That's funny. The Eight of Cups again, about moving on. Oh, and rebirth as I cut the deck, the Death card. Okay, what was I going to do? Spirit, the Fool card, can you please clarify for us? So we do have Justice, and it's speaking about coming into further balance energetically, mentally, environmentally, could be. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell us about the Fool? What's coming in the next 6 months? What else is coming towards group 1? Okay, it seems to me that you make a very important decision in the near future that has to do with your happiness. We have seen that you move on from the difficulty, but that's actually because you made the conscious, stern decision to do so, to move forward with the motivation, energy, willpower of the Chariot. That is really something, you know, because it matches with the Empress energy and the Nine of Pentacles. This is you being totally independent and very sure of yourself, very assertive. You demand respect from other people that maybe previously didn't respect you. You know your boundaries. It's just such a powerful energy coming from you. So the Chariot, yes. Oh wait, I was going over here. And then we have here the Star and the Six of Cups. So as I said before, you know, wish fulfillment. You have 2 cards so far that have to do with wish fulfillment. So basically this soul connection that's coming through is going to be exactly what you were asking for. It's so wonderful. So if for some reason, if this does not sound like you, like what I'm describing here and now, that just simply means you know, continue to work on this path. With the Empress in particular, this is a big one for a lot of people. I say that phrase a lot because, you know, we've all been there with in the context of relationships or friendships or work, where we feel like we are either disrespected or not given that 50-50 type of a thing. That happens to all of us. And so that's the affirmation that I always come back to, is stay in your power, you know, take your power back. So that is another reason why all of this shift is happening. So it's like it brings about this image where, you know, here you are in your own personal solar system and everything is working in flow and balance and orbiting in a healthy way, to bring about this energy. Okay, so yes, we do see that here. There's a lot to celebrate here. There's friendship. There's overall joy and high vibration at all levels in this new beginning. Just out of curiosity, I am going to get an oracle card from the Moonology deck. I just want to know what they have to say with the written messages. Whoopsie. All right, so Spirit, we just need a message for group 1, please. About this change, about this shift and this love that is coming through, Spirit. For group 1, can we please have an oracle message for them about this energy? Alrighty. It says, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Let me get one more. Group 1's message for this love connection, please. There's like this energy that when I was shuffling before, it kind of felt like this hesitation energy in a sense, almost like you were blushing kind of a thing. Not to say that you're afraid, but it is a little bit of feeling overwhelmed almost by these messages. And for that reason, it's kind of like the energy was definitely becoming shy. Anything else for group 1? What do they need to know? Whoops. Okay, and then it says also, your hard work is paying off. How true is that? Okay, especially with what I mentioned with your power. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're just doing a wonderful job. Especially for those of you that have been doing the hermit work, which has to do with looking inward, the introspection. Maybe you've been doing your journal writing or meditating or whatever it is. It's paying off. And if you feel that you're not quite there yet, again, just keep going. Everyone has different timing and pacing. So there's really no deadline here. It's just all about continuing. So whatever the case is, just get right back to your genuine path. It's right there in front of you, and you're going to have results in the long run. But the point of this is to be present here and now and feeling in a higher vibration here and now. Okay, so that's the point. So conclusions are within reach. You're going to really be seeing some of these results or just the answers for some of these questions. And then, like I said, you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like that one probably means something different to everyone in a sense of the loved one's part. So this could be speaking about you and this loved one. So it could be talking about you and your soul person, whoever this is, reaching a state of balance and grounding and belonging and just having that safety internally. I think that's kind of what it's saying there. So I did mention that this is going to be a slightly shorter read today, and in fact, it just came out so quickly, the messages. So we're going to do one more pull. Spirit, do you have any other final messages for Group 1 in regards to this glimpse at the next 6 months? What else do they need to know, Spirit? This is actually really funny because this did cross my mind. You have the Devil card here. I am, okay, I am just stunned because this is just crazy to me. We did see the Death card glimpse itself before. It did pop out, but you have these two cards again. The vibration is just, it's buzzing, it's golden, it's just, and there's two suns represented here. So this is pure, okay? Oh my, okay. That's why I felt from you guys like that overwhelming sort of energy. I can't really describe it, but it was just a lot. And so I felt like you were getting hot in the face, like, holy crap, you know, kind of thing. The one thing that I want to tell you guys, and this is just something I've seen before, it's very, very common that this happens, where if we receive these overwhelmingly positive messages, there is a tendency to fixate on them. So be careful. That's the paradox. If you focus on it too much, the way that energy works is you might actually end up pushing this energy away. Okay? So the bottom line is you want to, you know, what you could probably do is write down your thoughts and then put your trust out there into spirit and just say, I trust that whatever's coming towards me will come towards me. So that way you can sort of put it to rest. You put it, you know, just put it in the back of your mind somewhere, and that's it, and just let it go. Release it and let it go. And again, with the Wheel of Fortune, when the time is right, it will show itself. So just be careful for that one. Another way to move forward, keep focusing on yourself and your goals. Keep focusing on your peace and your joy. And that's it. Just be mindful. All right. And then finally, we have the Death card and the Three of Wands. So the rebirth energy is coming for you much sooner than 6 months. I mean, it's already starting. You've already been through many rebirths, but you know, in the near future, you should be seeing another expansion of your soul and your mind and your heart, your abilities as well. Your abilities as well. Like in the reading I did recently was all about that, the magical gifts. You're going to continue to expand. All right. So like I said, here we are, the Fool and the Lovers. I am so looking forward to hearing some of the comments for you guys, like later in the year. Please do let me know what happens here. This is such a beautiful energy. Like, I'm so happy for you guys. Just, and again, no matter what stage you're in, continue to do the work, continue to be in your power, and just focus on what makes you happy here and now. Okay, Group 1. So that's what I have for you. I really, really hope that this helped and that it resonated. Make sure to comment, subscribe, share all that stuff if you found this helpful. And if you want a personal read, you can always reach me through the link in my description box. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the Tiger's Eye Star. Spirit, this reading is for group 2, and the love energies for them in the next 6 months, give or take. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. Spirit, for group 2, please, what are the energies for love coming towards them in the next 6 months-ish? Specifically, romantic love energies for group 2 in the next 6 months. What is coming towards them, please? What do they need to know? Okay. Spirit, for group 2, please, love energies. What do we need to know here? Okay, group 2. We have, wow. So for those of you that are currently, or well, even currently, or maybe you will be, because it just kind of depends. 6 months is a long time. It looks as though for those of you that are in a connection, especially if you're not happy in it, or if you haven't been happy for some time, I feel that you're going to be moving on from this. I strongly feel that you're going to be freeing yourself from any negative energies, okay? Everyone's situation is going to be different, so it doesn't really matter how long the situation has lasted if that resonates for you, that you're currently in a relationship. I think that for me, that message resonated more because the 9 of Pentacles has to do with becoming single, basically. So whether or not you're in a connection now, whatever the case is, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be moving on from heartache. So that's the first love energy or message that we needed to see here. Now, you give yourself a little bit of time with the Knight of Pentacles. Give yourself time to regain your balance, your stability. You are going to be having clarity coming through here. There's a protective message here with the Page of Wands. I feel that there's going to be passion and clarity entering your life, right? So just continue on in your path, continue moving forward. And what we're going to see later down the line within the next 6 months, I feel, is a very successful connection. The 6 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay, so we do have the 2 6s here. Maybe that's significant for you. And I noticed, of course, that on the bottom we have the 10 of Cups. So although it's a little bit too early right here in this particular card, it's not quite showing a full-blown soulmate lover type of relationship, but it is showing that this is someone that you have a deep soul bond with. This is a friendship as well. It's not just meant to be immediately a love interest. This is a deep, loyal bond. And I feel that what they're saying here with this sequence of cards is that this is going to turn into a deep commitment. This is a very spiritual commitment here. Okay? Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2? The energies for them in love for the next 6 months. What else do they need to know here? Okay. All right. So these are more very, very positive energies. We have here the 2 of Wands and the World. Some of you, okay, obviously not all of you, but if it is relevant to your situation, you may be traveling to see somebody because he is holding the World, and this is actually the World card. That might have to do with this. And just in case you were curious, with the 6 of Cups, I'm going to look into if this is somebody that you already know or if it's a new connection. It's not clear from this. But if it resonates that, like, travel, it could be very well talking about that person. But if not, you're traveling, this person, when around the time where you meet them, whenever this is, they could be traveling or, like, just they may have just come from a different place, like and travel in some shape or form is relevant, is what it's looking like here. We also have the 8 and the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So over here with the 8 and the 10 of Pentacles, this is really, to me, this is actually giving a lot more information about the distant future, right? So we're talking about the future in terms of, it really honestly looks like marriage and family, especially if obviously you want that. If you don't want that, then ignore that. But with the Hierophant, this could be speaking about marriage or long-term commitment or a living, living together kind of a situation. The 8 of Pentacles is really just speaking of working hard, 2 people working really hard at a relationship and focusing in and making those efforts and therefore reaching that prosperity. So the 10 of Pentacles, that to me, it really just feels like the successful union of the worlds. You're potentially creating a family, or if not a family in terms of having children or whatever, it could be talking about just creating a home together, a space where you can feel home and feel comfortable with one another. But that's in the more distant future. I don't imagine that's going to happen instantly within 6 months span, but you never know. So here we have the Queen of Cups. So this is speaking a little bit more about the space of the heart. This could be hinting that your person has a very big heart, a lot of compassion, a lot of water energy, or obviously could be a water sign, but that's not always the case. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio are water signs. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the 6 of Cups for group 2, please? 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Oh my gosh, I need a moment. So again, what I'm getting for you guys is that this is a glimpse into the future. For whatever reason, I asked for a glimpse into the 6 months, but for whatever reason, it's giving me way more than that. Like, let's say a year, 2 years, maybe even a little bit more. This could be because for those of you in group 2, you're chronically thinking about the future, and I'm talking long-term future, like end game. But your cards that just came up for I'm clarifying a card that is a soul connection, potentially a soulmate, that kind of a thing. And look at what it clarifies it. This is outrageous. Like, this is soulmate energy. This is happy ending energy. This is even potentially twin flame situation, or whatever word you want to use at this point. But look, that's crazy to me. Look at the 2 10s. Look at that side by side, this energy. This is, I mentioned, having a family, having that happy ending together. There's actually children here. They're just like praising the rainbow here. It's just ridiculous harmony and prosperity. I just, it's wonderful. And then over here, it just reminds me of when, like, if it is a soulmate or a twin flame situation, it just reminds me of people who tend to appear as opposites, and they're just like from 2 different worlds. That's a phrase that came to mind right there. But with the 4 of Wands, as you can see, this is just a sense of belonging. I love this energy, just feeling so safe with the person. Like, you don't have to try so hard to be anything. You can just be completely yourself and not have to think like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to strain yourself in any way. All right, so that's what that's talking about there. And let's also get for you, what am I going to get for you? Let me see. I don't know what to get. Spirit, can you tell us anything else about maybe this energy, maybe the 8 of Cups? Whoa. What do they need to know about the 8 of Cups? So we have here the 5 of Swords, which is another conflict card, and we have the Empress. Whatever's going on in your current situation, again, whether you're in a relationship or not, the steps that you take moving forward, just be sure to step forward using your intuition and focusing on what you want for your life and your authentic self, your path. And I only say this because I don't want you to think that you have to, like, make any kind of rash decisions or force yourself or try to create anything. It's going to happen naturally. So just follow your gut, keep going with the flow, and focus on your focus on your power, feeling within your center, and again, giving yourself some time. The Knight of Pentacles means that you need to take it slow. And over time, just again, naturally, you're going to have a strike of clarity. Your mind is just going to be an open space. You're going to be so open and receptive to receiving messages from spirit, to receiving abundance. This is going to be especially relevant if you have felt blocked, especially within the heart space. Or let's say if you felt a bit like hesitant to receive goodness or blessings. You know what I mean? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, sorry, so I think I'm just, since I did this for group 1, I'm just going to get a couple of oracle written messages for you. Spirit, can you give us some written messages, please, for group 2? What's relevant? What do they need to know here for group 2? What do they need to know about this love connection or their situation? Anything at all? Okay, for group 2, please. So for you guys in group 2, you have this energy where you're, it's interesting, the contrast, because like, for example, for group 1, I felt like this, it was like a very soft and almost like, it was like this innocence kind of energy where I literally told him like, it feels like you're blushing right now. But for you guys in group 2, I honestly feel like you're a bit more, not the word exactly stern, but you're kind of like Queen of Swords energy. And I just feel that you're so ready to let go of all this stuff. You're just so not having it anymore. You're not hardened. It's not that at all. I don't think that you're hardened in your heart space. I just think that you're just serious about this, and you're not beat. You know, it's like that phrase. You're not beat for this, and you're just ready for this change. So we have here, what do you need to release? So we did already go through that waning moon. So we did already go through those questions, or just to be mindful of that within now and moving forward, within the near future, it's time. You know, it is going to be the perfect time for you to release anything, especially within the heart space. So we also have here, this is really on point. Well, their cards, right? So what do you need to release? And you are good enough, as well as a personal issue reaches resolution. So we had here the waning moon, and then here we have 2 full moons. Full moon in Virgo and full moon in Cancer. All right. So over here with the with the 3 of Swords, the thing that needed to be released the most, and that's how I feel you come towards this pure love, is specifically blockage within the heart space. And it could have been anger. It could be anger, bitterness, resentment, grudges, or rejection, feeling abandoned, any of these things. That's the specific blockage that I feel that this is talking about. Spirit, do we have anything else? So I did mention this was going to be a slightly shorter reading today, so I think I'm going to get one more shuffle for you guys. Spirit, do you have any other final messages for group 2 and what's coming towards them in love, or anything else that we need to know for group 2, please? All right, let me just move these so I can see. So we have here the 9 of Wands. We went over that. These are the battles that you have fought, and as you move forward, give yourself time. Please be patient with yourself. You're gonna continue to integrate these lessons that you have learned about yourself, about the space of your heart, and about what you want to release from your life in general. Again, especially matters of the heart, okay? So we have here the 6 of Pentacles. This is speaking about having a more balanced give and take in your life. Please don't let anybody keep taking from your heart and not giving anything back. That's just not a thing. That cannot be the case. So they want you to take a look at that and end that cycle if that's the case for you. That could go both ways. Like, it's just talking about a 50-50 thing. So whichever way you give or take, it has to be balanced. And then finally here we have the Hermit and the Three of Wands. What specifically is going to expand for you guys is your inner spiritual wisdom, your ability to know yourself, know where you stand with your spirituality, with your path, with your, it could be your destiny, it could be your goals, whatever the case is, but this is internal expansion. And your person is actually going through the same thing as well. That's really what's coming through. Now, I have to say that for some reason, your person is a little bit in the background here. I feel like they're kind of mysterious, or they're just not as vocal or ready to show themselves. They're probably not ready yet. So your person is like missing in action here, but everything else is coming through in these messages. Now, if you see that within the next 6 months or the rest of the year, whatever, if you see that nothing is coming towards you, it might be because your person isn't ready. Either way, you know, you never want to fixate on the energies because you'll push it away. I don't think that's going to really be a problem for you guys. I think that you're more focused on your goals, you know, just doing your thing, being in your power. I really feel like that's you. But again, if this kind of floats to your consciousness in the back of your mind, just know that your person might need a little bit of energetic help. Give them patience. Give them patience and have faith for that, because this is coming through and it's going to be awesome, okay? So group 2, that is what I have for you. I'm just so happy that these came through, and I'm so happy to hear this. So that's what I have for you. If you want more personal messages, you already know how to find me for personal readings, but make sure that you let us know in the comments what's going on, and feel free to come back, you know, like in the future, if anything comes through, please let us know in the comments. I'd be happy to see how things go for you guys. So thank you for tuning in. I wish you the very best, and I hope to see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the Sphere. All right, Spirit, for group 3, this is for group 3, and the energies for them in love within roughly the next 6 months. Please provide us with clear, guided messages for group 3. Spirit, for group 3, please, and the energies for them in romantic love, specifically within the next 6 months. What are the energies for group 3? Okay, that was fast. Spirit, for group 3 in the next 6 months, what are the energies coming towards them in love, specifically? For group 3... Okay, group 3. So we have here the Moon. We have also the 5 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. The Queen of Cups. This is ridiculous water energy right here, even the Moon card. We have the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. Whoa. Oh my gosh. How did I know that this was going to happen with the There's no group 4, but this is the last group. I swear this always happens, even if I try to avoid it. We have here the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right. All right. Let's put this all together here. Now, don't hate me, group 3, but this does look like you're dealing with someone from the past, okay? If you were hoping for something like, okay, you're going to meet a totally new person, now that very well could still happen. However, this energy of someone from your past is just so negative that this must be healed first. That's what I will tell you. Okay, so let's say that you do go through this healing within the next, the last part of the year. Reading into your love energies in terms of new stuff, that's probably a different reading. You can actually check out some of my other readings that I already have out. But this is the focus for today's reading. So again, I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear. So here we're dealing with someone feeling left out in the cold, whether that's you or this person. There's a lot of mystery here. There's a lot of confusion. What is happening in this connection? That's the huge question. There's question marks all over the place. So I feel that I do feel that you're the one that's asking the questions. I mean, yes, it could be vice versa, but we're doing this reading for you. So here we have the moon energy just really being in the dark. Some of you also might be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like I said, there's just so many cups here. So this could be a ghosting situation. This could be where there was some kind of an abrupt separation. There was a lack of closure. 5 of Cups is just so much sadness and grief and regret. The fact that the 6 of Cups and the 4, oh my gosh. The 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, I don't want to say it's a twin flame connection because I always say that, but it could be. This is a powerful soul union or soul bond, soul connection. There's a telepathic kind of a thing. A lot of psychic energy has been transmitted between the both of you for some time. What I will say, excuse me, what I will say is that your person is not really represented here much. They're still here, but it's like a ghost of them. It's just like, where are they? What are they doing? They're just totally aloof or just in the background or something like that. Although you have all tried to move on in ways of just trying to better your life, it just seems that this is still very much present within the space of your heart. It's very obvious within the space of your heart, no matter what you tried to do. I'm not saying you won't get over it. I'm just saying that this is still something that is basically taking up space, Here you are as the Queen of Cups, and I feel that you are in your prosperity. You're actually doing quite well for yourself, and if you don't feel you're there yet, just keep going, and you're going to have a lot of abundance come towards you. There's actually a lot of passion coming towards you, and as I draw more cards, we will see if something comes after this, because this is just so depressing. I'm like, come on. We have the 2 pages here. This is a good sign for your clarity as well as your heart. So this is basically saying a good, positive message, the messengers here, that something could be clearing up in this situation. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? What are the energies for love coming towards them in the next 6 months, please? For group 3. Oh boy. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords, which is, again, telling me that this is taking space within energetically your heart chakra, but it also tends to take up a lot of space within your thoughts. If this is the case for you, whether you're consciously thinking about this person or it is kind of in the back of your mind, you want to really be mindful of this, because this energy is not serving you at all. And of course, you already knew that, but I had to say it out loud. So if you feel that you are in this energy, it is going to be time, absolutely, to start on your healing work. So within the space of the heart, we're talking compassion, love, forgiveness, peace. If you're not ready to give that person forgiveness, then it's time to pour that loving energy first towards yourself. The bottom line is that at the end of the road, this energy cannot stay within your system. And it's obvious why, right? But it's worth saying that it's because, first of all, it's creating blockage. And second of all, it's creating sadness within you that you don't deserve. So that's there. I also recommend to start to work on, like when I say coming to peace with this stuff, coming to terms with this stuff, try to create closure for yourself. If you didn't receive that closure, that is what another element is missing here as well. The 2 5s, that's just this hanging, open-ended energy that is, it's like nagging energy. So you want to work closely with your guides, with your angels, and with your own healing work with yourself, and try to reach level, even ground, and bring about some peaceful conclusions to yourself. For example, if you just simply say an affirmation and you say something like, I learned a lot from this experience. This person, at the end of the day, we weren't right for each other, and I've learned to love myself. Also, I know that in the future, the right person will come around when the time is right. So these are just some examples of how you can kind of just give yourself that conclusion that your soul is seeking. So we do see stability here. So there was a lot of juggling before. You are reaching the point where you're going to be more stable. Remember, I said prosperity here. So you are doing well. The work that you're doing is paying off. So just keep going. I understand that the reason why this is still here is because it was probably that painful and that connected at your soul level that's why this has been difficult for you. That's understandable, but give yourself time. You don't have to rush this process. Whatever amount of time it takes you is going to take you. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you just continue on your healing journey, and you just continue to focus on your own positive goals and the healing work. We have here the Queen of Swords and the Empress. Again, it's paying off. You're seeing with more clarity. You understand where you're going, and you're feeling in a much higher vibration than all of this negative energy down here. You're in the sunlight now with the Empress, so just keep going. It's coming. Spirit, can you please let us know what else is coming after this point, let's say? After this point, what is coming towards group 3 in romantic love specifically? What else is coming towards them in the next 6 months for love? For group 3, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Give yourself a period of rest. Give yourself a break. You need to cleanse yourself of this first before anything can come in. For those of you that can actually take a break, or like a couple days off, or even a vacation, maybe even a walk through the woods, whatever it is, to give yourself, your spirit needs replenishment, okay? The energy that is then coming towards you after that point of rest, and it may take for some of you longer than 6 months, but look at what's coming towards you. This is awesome. And notice they're both 10s. 10s mean completion and the end of a cycle or renewal for many of you. So to me, it's like that's the conclusion. This is what you really needed. This feeling of stability, this foundation, and just overall just having that happy ending. And I'm so like the readings today were just so powerful. And then at the bottom, I am noticing, of course, the Lovers. Okay, Spirit, anything else? What can you tell us about this connection here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups? What can you tell us? What is this? Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Okay, that's interesting. That's actually a water sign. Haha, that's not funny. Spirit, what can you tell us about the 10s here? Okay, that's a little odd. You do have the Three of Swords here. I'm trying to wonder if this is saying that you're going to have some kind of a happy ending with someone that caused you the pain, but that's not going to be true for all of you. Some of you, it might be that you are having a reconciliation. However, for the rest of you, I feel that it's saying that this person is going to mend the wounds. You're not relying on this person for your healing, but it's saying that they're going to really take it to the next level, because what we're seeing here, this could potentially be a family in the future, if that's what you want. So let's say so this came to my mind. For some of you, if you are already in a connection and you're going through this hard time, and then you guys like really improve on things, or if you're currently in a connection and you were still kind of getting over someone else, this is the strengthening I see of a connection. Okay, so this is really so I mentioned taking it to the next level. This is really improving, putting a lot of effort in, really just upping the ante with this happiness, like falling more in love with the person. That's kind of the phrase that came to my mind. We also have the Page of Wands here, so just more passion, more positive energy. Spirit, what else do we need to know about the Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, please? What else? For group 3, please. So yes, this is a wish coming true. There's going to be so much fulfillment here. Whatever, quite honestly, I feel like whatever you were wishing for in this situation from the start of this reading, whatever you were wishing for, I feel that you're going to get it. So some of you, that might mean getting away from someone, but others of you, this meant reuniting with this person, or whatever it was that you were wishing for. I feel that this is coming for you. I feel like that's the message here. Now we also have the Judgment card, which is talking about truly ascending. This could be relevant for your person because the energy kind of fell over here. This could be speaking of whoever you were wishing for. If that's the case, if you were wishing for them, they reach a higher level of maturity or just awakening. That came to my mind, especially if they were blind to whatever was going on before, like if they were totally oblivious, blind, and not very enlightened. That's what that's talking about. So I got the oracle cards for the rest of the group, so let's do it for you guys. Spirit, this is for group 3, please. What written messages do you have for group 3? What do they need to know about the love energies coming towards them in the next 6 months, please? For group 3, please, what do they need to hear about their love energies for the next 6 months, Spirit? Group 3. Group 3. Let's get a couple more. Oh, that is a little too much information, so let's just get these. So it says here, oh my God. Oh, goodness. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Oh boy. So I am just laughing because of the journey that most of you guys have been on, that we have been on with getting this energy stream for a while. So whatever it was, whatever it might have been that you guys felt was impossible, again, I feel that's coming towards you now, or it will within this span of time. We also have here, the energy is gaining momentum. This could be talking about your learning, your healing, or again, I mentioned the person. It could be just talking about the energy of love coming towards you. It doesn't have to be with this person. This could be very much new love. It also says here, look at the bigger picture and don't let pride get in your way. So the phrase get in your way, this is referring to any blockage at all that was preventing this abundance from coming towards you. Okay, so do keep that one in mind. And look at the bigger picture just means there's just so many people, so many different situations and different people watching, that when it says look at the bigger picture, it just means try to keep in mind that the end game here, whatever's going to end up in your situation, just keep in mind that whatever's going to come through is going to happen in the interest of your highest good. Okay, so whatever is meant for you, whatever's the best option for you, whatever situation or person that is best for you, that's what's coming through here. So when they say look at the bigger picture, try not to get sort of stuck on the details or the expectations. Okay, so open up those thoughts and just accept whatever is coming towards you within your highest good. Okay. All right, so Spirit, can you clarify anything else at all for group 3 and this situation? What else do we need to know for group 3 in the next 6 months about love? So we are moving in the direction of healing and opening up those blockages. You are reaching a much higher vibration with the Queen of Wands. You're also going to be much more creative and spiritual, which makes a lot of sense because that is what draws this energy towards you. So I think the last thing I'm going to get for you guys is a shuffle from the Deviant Moon just to see some extra confirmation. Okay, Spirit for group 3. Spirit, is there anything else, any other final confirmation or messages for group 3 about love in the next 6 months, please? What do we need to know here? For group 3 in love. Okay. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, we have the King of Cups again. That's mysterious. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's been a lot of battles here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so these are what they look like. And we have the Sun. Remember I said in your highest good. So nothing quite says that like the Sun card. This is the brightest and the most joyous card in the deck. I'm going to emphasize this one more time because I know that some of you out there need to hear this again, is that however this is going to end up, it's going to be what's best for you. Okay, so if you're not quite sure what that might be, maybe it's time to surrender that option and leave it up to Spirit. Because happiness really wants to come towards you. But if, for example, you can't quite let something go, it probably won't come your way. So just keep that one in mind. Just focus on your happiness. Focus on manifesting your bright energies and this high vibration. Visualize yourself with whatever this looks like, you know? I mean, maybe you're not picturing a person's face. Maybe that's not the way to go about it. Maybe it's just picturing the love in terms of divine love and all that sunshine radiating around you. So maybe that would be the way to go. So the final cards here, we have the 2, the 7, and the 9 of Wands. After all of the battles, after all of the climbing of your mountains, multiple mountains, the future is opening up for you. And that's when this is coming your direction, okay? So just keep on going, keep an open mind, keep an open heart. Try not to block yourself with any of this negative stuff. It's not easy, I know, but just be mindful. All right, so like I said, we have the King of Cups again. And we have the 3 of Cups. I feel that these coming out together, I do feel that this is a strong energy of friendship, okay? So really being able to learn a lot from this person. Remember I said falling more in love with someone? I feel like that's what this is talking about. So your friendship is going to really, the friendship aspect of the relationship is going to really rise to the next level. And it's just so much, there's just such a strong bond. And this is someone that you can really trust to have that bright future with. And then the Knight of Pentacles, again, this is going to take time, no rush, just take as much time as you need, please, okay? And then 8 of Pentacles, just continue to focus on what makes your soul sing or what really challenges and stimulates your mind. So some of you may be working on tasks, projects, creativity, whatever that might be. This is the energy that's going to help you most as you move forward, okay? Let's just do one more final card. Spirit, do you have any one final card for group 3? Anything they need to hear? The Page of Pentacles. So basically, prosperity is coming. At the bottom of the deck, I did notice the Devil because it's pretty hard to ignore. Okay, so that dark energy here, which is what we started with, and it just kept going, all right? Pour all of your focus into healing your heart, all right? And like I said, the prosperity is coming. The Page of Pentacles, any page is a messenger of good news. So just keep going, again, with patience and kindness towards yourself. And that's what I see here, group 3. I know it's been a very, very, very long and difficult journey, but from what I can see, it's going to be a happy ending for you, a very happy ending for you. Okay. So group 3, that's what I have for you. Let us know in the comments what's going on, and feel free to come back in the future. If, you know, this reading is timeless, but I'd love to see how things pan out for you guys. So best of luck with this situation. If you want more personal messages, you always, you know, as always, you know where to find me. The link is in the description. Sending you blessings, sending you love, sending you light, and I hope to see you in the next reading, okay? Take care of yourselves until then. See you. Bye-bye.